Okay, good morning and welcome to Iyun. We're learning Masechah Challah, Perek Gimel, Mishnah Aleph. Mishnah Aleph pretty much lays the foundation for when a dough becomes chayiv in challah. It says when you put in the water, the hatchalas lisha, right? The way people like to talk about this in yeshivas, you started putting the water and you started mixing the water with the flour. At that point, until it sticks together, the water and the flour have mixed together well, and now it's dough, like a full dough. So once that happens, it's a full dough. It's chayiv in challah. And if you eat it, you're chayiv misa, the Mishnah says. Like if you truma, you're chayiv misa leishamayim. Challah and truma are similar. However, before it reached the point where it's a full dough, it's only on chalas lisha. So then you can eat it outright. It's just like truma. Before it's chayiv in truma. Before tevel comes tevel gomer, right? The gmar malacha, when you have wheat or grain or something like that, and you want to bring it in from the field, right? You can eat it as a snack. You can snack from it. However, you can't eat a full meal from it. And the question I have over here is that once you finished the lisha, once you finished kneading it, and now it's a real dough. So even if you didn't take off challah, ha'ochel mimena chayiv misa. Now this is hard to understand because when it comes to truma, all right, this nigmar malach though. If you didn't take off truma yet, it's just called tevel. It's only called tevel. The Torah says a lab, you can't eat tevel. But according to most achronim, it doesn't mean you're chayiv misa de'shamayim. We don't say truma psicha. We don't say the truma is already there. The truma only becomes truma when I be mafresh the truma. I have to say I raise that truma, right? Like here, if I raise challah, I raise a truma. When I take off the truma, then that truma I eat that. I'm chayiv misa de'shamayim. However, if I'm a zar, if I'm not a kohen. However, challah, it sounds from this Mishnah that you're chayiv mitzvah d'shmayim. Even if before you said I raise a challah, how could that be? It's only tevel. It's only chayiv to take off challah, but it's not challah yet. So this is where we have to make this distinction between challah and truma and say, what's this word challah? Challah, challah means, I don't know, brioche. I don't know. It's bread in French. There's similar challah in France. They have brioche. Where does the word challah come from? Challah, to me, I would have to say it comes to the word challah. Like challah is a status quo, right? There's the ma'isa and the chalos. Challah, it rests upon this is the status of it as challah, and this is the distinction between truma and challah. And that even though both of them are chayiv mitzvah shemayim, challah, even though you have to take it off. There's a mitzvah to take off challah, right? Hafrashas challah, everyone knows. You used to go to Rebbetzin Kanievsky, and she used to do hafrashas challah, and now it's a big thing in these worldwide Shabbatones. They do hafrashas challah, they make challah, they take off the challah. Challah means it happens by itself. Even though there's a mitzvah, right? If I don't take off truma yet, it's tevel, right? There's a mitzvah. When I take off truma, it's not just a din in a mitzvah, but not a makom. It's also a din in maminis, right? I'm creating Mammon Cohen over here. Like challah, the idea is once it's already, the kneading has taken place, the gemar lisha has happened, challah, it's already chal, as a status now of challah on it. It's already considered to be Mammon Cohen. It's considered, the whole thing is considered to be Mammon Cohen. When I take off truma, this is the lumdus over here. When I take off challah, so all I'm doing is I'm matir the rest of it for a Yisrael. When I do the Gemar Lisha, all of it becomes Mammon Kohen. When I separate the challah, then I say this harizu challah. This is for the Kohen, and now the rest is okay for the Yisrael. So if you eat from that, that's I think this Mishnah is saying you're chayiv mitzvah shemayim because the entire thing is challah. It already becomes Mammon Kohen. Reish sari so seichem. The entire thing belongs to the Kohanim. When I have mafresh challah, so then the rest becomes mutter. Right? Shiyareh nekarim. There's halacha shiyareh nekarim. Right? It has to have a remainder. It has to partially belong to Yisrael. Because that's the whole idea of challah. That I'm saying, okay, only this is the challah, and the rest belongs to the Yisrael, to the person who's kneading the dough. That's the lumdus over here, the analyzation. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one.